What lie do people need to stop believing? Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line. Number 14 will shock you. That you'll do that thing later. Whatever the thing may be. No, you won't. Just do it now before the dread and guilt set in. LOL. The whole belief of small animals like reptiles, fish, and rodents have no intelligence and function on instincts alone. This belief is very harmful in the pet trade due to misinformation, including the idea that they don't benefit from any enrichment/stimuli and do best in a tiny empty box given the bare minimum or borderline neglectful care. These animals are far smarter than people realize. They can recognize faces, can be trained, capable of problem solving, and so much more. Tier here to open. That everyone gets a happy ending. We use only 10% of our brain. You no longer get zits when you get older. That mama birds won't take their babies back after humans touch them. Put that baby back. Edit, I didn't expect that to take off, LOL. But, yes, there are many types of birds that will end up on the floor either way, but you might end up saving one bird that gets to stay. That MLMs are a good source of income. Getting a raise that puts you into the next tax bracket does not mean all your income is taxed at the higher rate, only the small piece over the threshold. It'll be easier if I get gas in the morning on the way to work. Lies. For my fellow people-pleasing doormats. Stop believing that other people are fragile and can't handle you being truthful or being yourself. Stop believing that you're a bad person for trying to get your needs met. Stop believing that if you do everything right and never speak up or get out of line, that you'll have a problem-free life and everyone will love you. This advice is mostly relevant to the people who chronically neglect their own needs and build resentment because of it. Balance is key. Edit, 2 books to check out if this resonated with you. 1 No More Mr. Nice Guy by Robert A. Glover, lame title IMO, but it was life-changing. 2 Not Nice, Stop People-Pleasing, Staying Silent, and Feeling Guilty, and Start Speaking Up, Saying No, Asking Boldly, and Unapologetically Being Yourself. Book by Aziz Gazipura. Edit 2. Both books I mentioned above helped me so far on my journey. But Not Nice is, I think, a more modern, comprehensive, and inclusive book in general. I'd recommend starting there. I originally had listed the books in order of when I read them. Thank you for the encouraging words and awards, kind strangers. I didn't anticipate this getting as much attention as it did. That Marilyn Manson had his bottom ribs removed so he could suck his own dick. You do not have to wait 24 hours to report someone as missing. Edit. Since this is gaining some attention, I just wanted to mention on the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. The website has valuable information. If you are at all able to donate, this is one of the charities I personally support. What is the best South Park episode? Child abduction is not funny is my favorite episode. I don't know if it's the best, but the one we quote the most often is the 80s skiing movie / timeshare one. Stan Darsh. Dude, he's got Heather. You need a montage. Awesomeo is definitely my favorite. Fun with weapons. The ninja episode. Edit, sorry it's good times with weapons. Not the very best episode of all time, but I'm personally partial to Cream Fresh. Cardman joins Namblat. Casa Bonita. How has no one mentioned the Dog Whisperer episode? That one was hilarious and probably one of my favorite episodes. Fat Beard. The way Cartman glorifies living as a Somalian pirate as a fun life of adventure and then actually trying to do it, along with the song, is comedic gold. The one they made into Book of Mormon. I went and saw the play. It's just a long-form South Park episode. What was really fun is the LDS Church bought all the playbill advertising, so as you looked at the cast biographies you saw ads for. You liked the play, now read the book. Very clever tie-ins. Sitting in front of me, the whole row, was an LDS group. The parents were offended, the kids laughing hysterically. They managed to offend and yet redeem themselves in the end. But the best part of the evening was there was no line at the bar during intermission. The bartender looked like the Maytag repairman. Anything with Butters. His innocence and naivety always leads to hilarity. Butters' own episode is one of my all-time faves. Outside of Butters' episodes, Scott to Norman Must Die was fantastic. Trapped in the Closet. Sure, it got Isaac Hayes to quit because Matt and Trey made fun of Scientology, but in all fairness, fuck Scientology. The one where Wendy fights Cartman. They Turk Argerbs. Makin' movies, makin' songs and fight and ruin the world. What actor can you not stand? Jared Leto takes himself too seriously. Ezra Miller also can go on a crime spree and come out with a new movie apparently. Lea Michele, turns out she's pretty much just as annoying IRL. Gwyneth Paltrow. Snake oil shite Schiller. How soon people forget Andy Dick. Steven Seagal. But actor is kind of a stretch. My fat cat. We put her on a diet and she acts like we starve her. Ezra Miller. John Wilkes Booth. Steven Fat Ass Faker Seagal. Anyone associated with Scientology. Jared Leto. Never liked him. Not looking forward to him in Haunted Mansion. James Corden. Cara Delevingne. She cannot fucking act. It's so bad it takes me out of a movie. Jada Pinkett Smith. Lena Dunham. She's an